We're gonna do this the right way. Alright, we're gonna actually queue for the Ageless Necropolis and not the dungeon again this time. Hope everybody's Wednesday's going well. Oh, there it is. Let's get in and do the Ageless Necropolis. There's V. V, you've been sitting in the chat window in Discord for like a couple hours now. You just hanging out in there? I had Femboy dinner today. I had a sushi platter and a white Monster Energy. I do that sometimes, fair enough. Is this thing in Final Fantasy IX V? Is this from, or is this like completely new to Final Fantasy XIV? The music sounds reminiscent of a previous game.
Shall suffer the rotting fate of all flesh.
I don't know what to expect here, except getting my ass kicked.
You are bound by the limits of flesh. It will betray you. Drag them to their graves.
Okay, we got hands. Oh god, a lot of hands. Ah, bullshit, I was not realizing that that was also orange under that.
There.
You feel the cold grip of death upon your heart? Suffer, mortals. Oh, come on. You want to main tank this? Proceeds to just rack up fucking all the Vuln stacks. I'm not doing great here, guys.
Do you not see? Death
Oh,
is upon
nope.
you.
Turn it this way, turn it this way.
Perhaps this.
I don't know what that's gonna do, but I'm gonna block it. Necron Aether. Necron draws in Aether. Oh, what's that gonna do? My advice is not to die. How's it going, King J? I have 4 Vuln stacks now, because I didn't know what that was gonna do. He had a glow up. So you do it. This is a character from another Final Fantasy. This is a boss in another game. I feel like I fucked up because everybody's on the other side. No, I guess I'm safe. Maybe?
Kill them.
Son of a bitch! How did I didn't know that was gonna do that? I'm struggling. I'm trying my best here. Why's your time limited? Because I started late. I had to go grocery shopping. I usually start at like 7 o'clock. It's 8:30. We still got a bunch of story stuff to do and this boss fight. God, I'm so bad with these delayed time trigger things like this. How's it going, Word? King J. We're all stuck in here after we pulled.
I will reduce you to ether.
Try it again.
Limits of flesh. It will betray you.
Same basic design, same basic spot of the story, but they really did some cool stuff with the appearance and such. Gotcha, okay. be interesting to like learn about a lot of these characters when we actually do get to play any of the other games to find out. I'm excited to be very Leo Point at all the other games when I play them. Like, oh shit, I know this. Oh, I know that music. Oh, I know that character. Okay, so if this does the same exact pattern, we want to be over here. Fuck, that's not right. A 4-day weekend? What? I want a 4-day weekend. Son of a bitch. Chad, if you don't know this about me, I don't know how to read that mechanic. I don't know how to tell which one's gonna be the one that goes off. And it's not even like I'm trying to read chat at the same time. Like, no, I genuinely just don't know what it's trying to do. I can't see a difference between the two different sides of things there. When camping with your one partner, but they just tested positive for COVID. I guarded from that. Well, that was bullshit. I took a 4-day weekend next week. I mean, I have next Thursday off. This is a doctor's appointment.
Kill them.
Damn. See, I don't understand that. I don't know what I'm looking for to know that. It feels like a just know this. Like, just know that that's going to do that mechanic. I don't see what's going to make it do what it does. Those mechanics kind of frustrate and annoy me. Because it's like, man, don't make it like literally, oh lol, you didn't learn the patterns because you haven't died to it enough times. Lol. That's not fun for me. Like, come on, make it where I actually can tell what it's going to do. So, like, is this, like, maybe trying to tell you the very small detail of the lights on it? Is that supposed to be that it's in the inside? Because if that's what it's meant to be that that's doing, that's a really shitty way to present that. Because that is incredibly difficult to notice. That's just not a good mechanic. Oh, I don't think we're faking this. I kind of want to see what he does so I can do... I don't like just no mechanics. I'm not a big fan. I took it because I hate my boss. Valid as fuck. I'm gonna stay inside for a week, and that's fair. Those fun things putting Rakdos the muscle deck. Gotcha. If I'm having trouble like actually reading and replying to chat, it's because I'm trying not to die. I am genuinely glancing, so.
Them to their graves.
Ovosphere, good luck in Final Scrolls 14 Tamriel. Okay, so how does this work? Is it because that one's like glowing dark? Is that you're supposed to be over here? Oh, that's such a shitty mechanic. That's not, I don't like that. I don't like the, here, rotate the camera around a shitload and like look at everything to know if you're going to actually be in the right spot or not. I don't like when this game plays with, oh, we limit your distance on the camera so we hide shit so you can't tell what you need to do. That feels really shitty when that does that. Because it's just like, here, respond to this in an instant, but you needed to know to just, where's the mechanic? What am I looking for? I don't like that, man. That shit's not fun for me.
Perhaps this.
I don't like that. That's annoying. I think this is a really decent boss. I just think its readability is a little lame. Because it does feel very just know this thing. Like this. How do you know when this is going to do what it is? How do I know this isn't going to be in? You don't. Nothing about that informed me. It's a little frustrating.
Kill them.
Oh, that didn't go away right away. I thought that was going right away. I was trying to move out of the way there. Yeah, like, how did I know he was gonna do that? Like, what was gonna tell me that that was the case?
Eroding your strength.
And like, everybody else has been struggling with it, so I know it's not just me that's like, what the fuck's he trying to do here? It's a really strange way to do the mechanics. I don't, did we just need to be topped off there? I don't really know what we needed to do for that. I feel like that was just a healer check. The longer I wait to catch COVID from them, the less chance I'll have to have them going to NYC, yeah. Okay, the rising fear of death. What is that? Oh, we got things. There's hands. Why are there a bunch of them? Oh, I get it. No middle standing because they cross the hands through the center. That makes it harder to dodge them.
Accepting death is the greatest sin a life can
Kinda
commit.
got it.
The endless darkness we go.
Hi. I hope we survive this. I think we did? I missed out on a contusion road to COVID. That's gonna be the silliest nonsense. God, I hope not. Hey, Nova. Oh, why do I have hands to kill? Oh, okay, they don't have as much health. I was like, oh shit, there's a few of them here. Okay, I got all the hands. Okay, then get the fuck out of here. Oh, we gotta schmoove. Oh god, speak of speed running, we gotta get the hell out of here. Ascend. This is a neat boss fight. A couple of the mechanics being a little annoying, notwithstanding. This is a neat boss fight. Is everybody gonna make it out? I think we lost. Yeah, we lost the healer to Doom, but otherwise everybody seems to have made it out.
Still alive. But there are ways.
What is that gonna do?
There.
Okay, now that I can
Those
see
who
that,
do
that's a
not
little
resist
annoying.
death
I don't.
deserve
That one's a little lame. The way that the hand smasher works. Is it in or out? I can't tell. How do you know? I don't understand what the numbers mean. The numbers, Mason, what do they mean?
Kill them.
What? What? I don't... I'm not getting it. I don't understand. How would you at any point known what the fuck that was gonna do?
Fight if you must.
We just don't have enough people to do this. Yeah, it's very much feels like a just a no streamer Lamau. Like, it's so lame. It's such a lame ass mechanic. How are you supposed to know what that does? A little clarity would be great. I'd love a little bit of clarity.
Flesh, it will betray you.
That one's not great. The circles for the in and outs is really, really poorly scripted. I don't like how that's set up. All the rest of this is honestly fine otherwise. Like, largely the rest of the fight is great. That mechanic is fucking stupid. That one could be a little clearer. That one kind of sucks. Like, everything else makes sense. That one does not. Like, that one's, you made this stupid on purpose, thinking it was like, oh, this is intuitive and clever, and players are gonna love this. Like, no, it's fucking dumb. Why did you make it stupid on purpose? But I mean, like, one mechanic doesn't ruin a boss. Well, sometimes one mechanic ruins a boss fight. That's not gonna ruin this one, but it's definitely, maybe don't do that again.
Death is upon you. Perhaps this.
One mechanic can definitely ruin a boss. That's why I stopped myself. I went, well, no, wait a minute. It does. Is that one in or is that one out? I don't remember. I'm gonna guess in because everybody else went in. I already forgot what the fucking pattern is. That's what I don't like about it. Yeah, bosses being immune to status downs. Looking at you, Dragon Quest. Looking at you, Dragon Quest. That's why we never beat Ray of Fire Emblem in Dragon Quest Monsters: The Dark Prince. Was because they decided bosses can just clear all status effects and can't be damaged by status effects. And oh, you use status effects on the boss? Oh, we're gonna clear all those status effects. They're no longer affected by those status downs you did. The things you need to be able to make the boss killable, you can't do those. We turned all those off. Oh, cool, thanks. Really liked that. Otherwise, I loved that game. The final boss just really fucking bullshit. What I should have done, though, honestly, what we should have done is I should have gone and just looked up what the end like final cutscene was, and should have just played that on stream. Like, oh look, we beat it, guys! Because I at no point have ever wanted to go back and actually like try and do it again. That fight was awful. Yeah, congrats. Half your arsenal is mute. Since I saved that for this. That didn't save the White Mage. I don't know why. I really thought putting up the reduced magic damage taken was gonna help us out there.
You will die for me now.
Mizuki, come on. Not on the desk. Not on the desk. Get down. I can't see. You're better wall than a window.
Accepting death is the greatest sin a life can commit.
Bosses can be difficult, but every loss drains story tension, and just no mechanics are all that require multiple runs is a great way to suck the tension. V, that's based. Based, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2. You've nailed it. Perfect. Exactly. Immaculate. If I could like this post 1,000 times, I would like this point 1,000 times. Like the orphan fight in Final Fantasy 13, love that game and will defend it when people shit on it, but the final boss is ass cheeks. Unfortunately true. There's a lot of games that are like that, where it's really good and then the final act just shits its pants. That is definitely a very true thing. This is really cool. I do like this. You have to escape the realm of death kind of thing. I think this is really neat. I think this is actually genuinely a cool idea. Like the only part of this fight that I don't like is the really fucking stupid in and out circles, because I don't think that's scripted well. I don't think the way that that's set up is readable in a way that like this makes sense to anyone who looks at it. Because like it wasn't just me fucking it up. The rest of the group was all like, "How do you do this?"
There.
Like everything else is like, okay, like yeah, the tell is his other tendrily hand is all fucking dark and shit. So you go to the side that doesn't have the dark shitty tendril. But like the in and out circles, there's like, okay, you made diamonds that number 1 through 4, but like what about that tells me in and out to do stuff? Like I don't know what to do with that. Yeah, in and out. We don't have that this far east, Nova. It's pretty good though, I hear. I mean, it's essentially just Five Guys. It's the same thing. Yeah, so see, now I already don't know. You rotated it, so now I'm lost. I don't remember what thing was what. So I have no idea what I'm looking at. I'm guessing out. I don't know. This is a complete fucking... Nope, wrong. I'm staying out. Maybe it's in? Okay, maybe it's out again. I'm gonna guess it's 1 and 1. I don't think we have a way to res our healers though, so I don't think it matters that some of us did that right, because the healers fucked it up. Less grease ridden than Five Guys? I don't know what Five Guys you're going to. We're all fucking confused. Nope, we didn't get that. We have no idea. We're fucked up. Which hands are real?
You struggle in
I don't
vain.
know, man.
You are bound by the limits of flesh. It will betray you.
Yeah, that one mechanic is kind of killing the whole mood on this one. Like, if we could get through that one, it'd be great, but it feels so lol random if everyone guesses correctly to make it through that. Because it just doesn't feel readable. It just feels like such a fucking gamble of, alright, maybe I remember what the order of this was, because you shuffled them. The shuffling, now that I can kind of tell what they are, shuffling them up is fucking, okay, cool, you made this impossible. Because now that you've shuffled it, I no longer remember the order. So now I have no idea. I've already forgotten the numbers now. I can't remember that. I think that makes it, like, irredeemably bad now. Like, now it's like, okay, well, maybe it's a little readable. I say, now you made it shit. Now it's just ass cheeks. Yeah, no, I've never been to a Five Guys up here in New York that's like, oh wow, this is like super grease pit. Like, no, they're like all super clean and well kept. Like, I don't know, maybe the ones up here just are held to a stronger standard. Get away from this, everybody. Get away from this. This is me. Me. Only I'm allowed to have this one. You look at me. I am the tank now. Really? Yeah, I don't know. I've never had like, yeah, the food's greasy, but like, what did you expect it to not be greasy? Like, oh yeah, no, the food is absolutely greasy. It's not good for you in the slightest. I don't think anybody's going to Five Guys like, oh, this is gonna be really good for me. Like, no, motherfucker, I'm here to eat fucking garbage. Give me the garbage is what I want. Yeah, that's the brand. I thought you were talking like the restaurants are like really greasy and gross. Like, what? What do you mean? Like, I don't think the restaurants are greasy and gross. No, the food is greasy. Oh God, yeah. But that's the idea. I should not have hit that. I needed that for going in. Oh, we're not gonna be going in for at least another minute, so I'll have that up for inside. I don't think I would need Bloodfest to get through the inside when we go down into the abyss. It's just convenient to have, as it does a shitload of damage. It makes the inside kind of free, which is nice. I'm just gonna remember we can backstep through the mechanic. What is this? What's this? What is this? A yoga studio? Yeah, right. All right, yeah. I don't get it. I don't understand why we're still losing the healers on that one.
You will die for me now.
I feel like this fight's got some real dumb setups on it. Like, what could otherwise be really fun? I think this kind of misses. This is a misfight. I want to like this. Like, this is really cool, but like one or two small things are like, wow, this really fucking sucks.
You are bound by the limits of flesh. It will betray you.
Compared to all the video games images I've seen of In-N-Out's burgers, In-N-Out for me just kind of looks like Five Guys to me. Apparently I got a vuln stack because I touched the hands. I didn't realize touching the hands would do that. Guess that one's on me. Yeah, like it's kind of like one or two things. Like, otherwise I think this is a really cool fight. Just one or two things are like, oh, it's just a shitty way to set that up. And like, I know it's indefensible because I'm not the only one struggling with it. If I was the only one struggling here, then I'd be like, all right, yeah, no. Maybe it's just a skill issue. No, it's genuinely just not set up well because it's not just me fucking it up. That's how I can tell. All right, maybe this isn't the play. I don't think this is actually a good setup.
Do you not see? Death is upon you.
I do think the debate between In-N-Out and Five Guys, despite them being very, very similar locations in terms of the food, is very funny. I have no idea if we're doing this right. We are, I guess. Okay. I still can't tell which symbol is what. I genuinely still can't tell which one of those symbols means what. I just like food exactly. Like, if I had an In-N-Out here, I'd probably also buy the In-N-Out. Like, it would just probably be a preference of, all right, do I want Five Guys or do I want In-N-Out?
Sure, then.
Or do I want to go to like a local joint that's going to be more of what my speed is? Yeah, so like that symbol looked identical to me. Why was that one inside though? I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me, guys. Someone make it make sense. Everything else is like, yeah, okay, no, I get it. This all kind of like, it all works. It's that mechanic itself is the bad one. That one mechanic is the shitty one. That's definitely the one shitty one, is the diamonds and the In-N-Out circles. That's the butt cheeks mechanic. Everything else is fine. That one is like, yeah, if you took this out of the fight, nothing would change. The fight would still be good. I feel like we didn't do anything different there. I feel like nothing was different there, but somehow all the same was better. You see it now? I still can't. I still have no idea what I'm trying to do there. And I'm playing the fucking video game. Like, that's the worst part, is like, if I'm playing the game and can't see it, and you have to, like, not have to be paying attention to other mechanics or, like, other things you're doing while that's going off to be able to see it, I don't think that's a good mechanic. I think that's just sensory overload in a sense of, like, how do we make this mechanic too much to follow? We'll just overload the player with too many things to look at the same time so they make a mistake. That doesn't feel like a good mechanic to me. That feels like you've just kind of intentionally made this bad as a joke on purpose.
Accepting death is the greatest sin
right?
man
Like,
can commit.
I mean, it feels dumb to me. Little burger shop like 3 to 4 blocks over. Yeah, there's one that's a little not too far from my mom's place, which is like 10 minutes away, and it's really nice and really affordable. I just don't go as often as I'd like to. I should go more often. We're doing a food tour? Oh, I'm down. I love food tours. Food tours are my favorite. Yeah, we trained him wrong as a joke. On purpose. Yeah, like I said, that one mechanic's pretty butt cheeks. Driving out sometime because I want to go to Chicago too. Face circle thing shows a glowing circle for a couple seconds before. If it's hollow, it's inside. If it's a filled in circle outside. How do you tell if it's filled in or hollow though? Is it supposed to be like the color?
There are ways to change.
Because to me it just always looks like when it's going off that the circle's filled up. I'm not seeing it.
Those who do not resist death deserve it.
See, like that's filled up to me. Oh, it's supposed to be like out. Now it's gonna shuffle it though. I'm not gonna remember what these are. Or do they match based on like even and odds or something? Is there some way to remember the pattern here?
Them.
I think odds are in, evens are out. Well, that wasn't right.
Fight if you must.
No, that didn't work out. This is fucking unreadable garbage, though. There's so much shit going on. You can't even see what's happening. Like, what the fuck is that? It's such a chaotic mess. How do you even know what's happening? Yeah, it's a bit of screen vomit. Ugh. This is why I don't do these. Which Stormblood one? we encoded the position you must stand on into the shapes of this kaleidoscope. It's what it feels like. This is why I don't do these fights more than once, because they fucking blow.
You are bound by the limits.
Yeah,
of flesh.
this kind of shit is like Dark Souls sickos love this. Of like, I need to die against this boss like 15 times to learn it. And it's like, bro, this isn't fun. It's kind of butt cheeks. This fight does kind of suck. Like, the longer it's gone on, the less I like it. Like, the beginning part is kind of redeemable, and then it just becomes unmitigated chaos. And it's like, cool, this isn't fun anymore. It sucks.
There.
Like, I'm sorry to the people that like this shit, but I would prefer if the game stopped doing this. Because it's not fun. This is a shitty boss fight. The dungeon was great. At least the dungeon's good. I'll never do this fight a second time. Yeah, it's why, like I've said before, Dark Souls 1 I think is like the only good one. Because it's the only one that doesn't end up with its head so far up its own ass that it isn't fun at all. It's at least an intuitive design concept. And everyone after Dark Souls 1 just becomes, I'm gonna shove my head so far up my own ass. It's fucking Jane Lynch in Glee. I'm gonna make this so far up its own ass, it's not even funny anymore. Like, that's what it is. It's the Jane Lynch scene in the one episode of Glee. I'm gonna make this event so far up its own ass. Should do review videos. I get enough shit from fucking my own chat room for the discourse on difficulty and what makes good design or not. Because a lot of it is technically to certain tastes. But there definitely is a degree of the people who like difficult things that are challenging and take multiple attempts do have their own heads up their head up their own ass. On I want the game to be hard. That's great. You can want the game to be hard, but not everybody else does. That's why the higher difficulties should be difficult. Base level difficulty should not be challenging. Base level difficulty should be get in and have an incredibly forgiving way to learn the mechanics. I vehemently disagree with you need to make the beginner content harder to train and coerce players into doing harder and harder content. I firmly believe that all that does is push people away from even the easier content, because if people already aren't going to do the harder content, you're not going to convince them to do it by making the easier content more difficult. That's the exact opposite thing you should do. That's not the button I wanted. I guess I'm low lighting. I know I'm not dying, man, because I'm immune to death right now.
I will reduce you to ether.
I pressed the whole wrong ass button. Yeah, I would love to do reviews. I don't really, a lot of it know this. I don't have the time to do all the editing, the B-roll, the breakdown, the scripting. But there is genuine criticism that I think a lot of the gaming space is very devoid of. In terms of a genuine, like, well thought out, scripted, like, review of something that isn't, this is my, like, unabashed dog shit opinion. Like, no, it's a genuine retrospect on did this succeed, and if not, why didn't it? I think that discourse genuinely doesn't exist, because a lot of gaming difficulty has largely been boiled down into the dismissive, just get good skill issue. And I vehemently disagree with that. I think that's incredibly dismissive and has just led to a gaming industry over the last about decade that has just defaulted into things need to be hard for the sake of being hard, not because they're good. With, like, exceptions to that being, like, Celeste. Like, the way Celeste is established and designed is why that game's difficulty is so well regarded. Whereas something like Dark Souls can be incredibly infamous for just being hard for the sake of it and very disrespectful to the player's time. where only a very select group of people are going to find that engaging and interesting, where for the vast majority of people, it's going to be something they bounce completely off of. And I don't think that means that those games shouldn't exist. That's never what I'm saying. I think those games do genuinely have a place, but they have a place in a niche. They are not the mainstream request in video games. Another Crab's Treasure was an incredible breath of fresh air in the Souls-like genre. Yeah, the way they designed Another Crab's Treasure was an incredible breath of fresh air. It looks like the healers might have made it.
Still alive, but there are ways to change that.
Yeah, I am very verbose when it comes to game design. It comes with like 20 years of experience in playing video games and playing video games at an extremely high level. I've been Brigadier General in Halo 3's MLG playlists. I was a top-level World of Warcraft raider back when Heroic was the highest raid difficulty. I've been there, done that. I've been a theory crafter. I've done the research. I've done the legwork. So I know what I'm fucking talking about when I say, hey, this isn't well made. This sucks. This is badly designed. And I'm not saying that to spite people that like it. You can like it. That just is, admit you're a sicko when you like bad things. There's nothing wrong with liking bad things, as long as you admit that you like bad things. You can like something that is bad. It doesn't mean that you are a bad person. It just means the thing you like is shitty. That's like, I love Zelda 2. Am I gonna sit here and say that Zelda 2 is a good video game? Abso-fucking-lutely not. I know it's a bad game. I'm just a sicko that enjoys it. That's like, I love Wind Waker. Getting the Triforce pieces is an egregious and unnecessary step in the game that I'm glad they changed in the remaster. Needing several thousand fucking pieces or several thousand rupees for the fucking setup for that is... we fucked this all up.
There.
Somehow, I think we did that. I still got hit by that, I don't care, whatever. Wind Waker HD did a great job of fixing this stuff in here. What'd you come into? One mechanic is kind of ruining this boss fight, Galactic. Because it's just not well set up, and it just creates like weird overlap and is an unreadable piece of shit. Otherwise, I think the fight's really cool. One mechanic, I think, is just really bad. I think it's just not an intuitive design. It creates an environment that removes all tension from the boss fight and takes away from what makes the fight fun. Okay, well. No, the Grand Cross is fine. It's the fucking... it's the stupid fucking, Diamonds mechanic. Is just not a well set up fight mechanic that makes it look like, oh, I understand how I'm looking at this. Like, no, at first value, you're not. You're not gonna understand that. Maybe one out of the whole group is gonna figure it out, but... we wiped to it like 6 or 7 times because none of us knew what the fuck it did. It's just, it's not an intuitive design for the mechanic. This at least not killing you outright is a good idea. I like this. The fact that that doesn't just kill you is a good idea. Like, oh, I fucked this up, but I didn't die for it. It's just, oh, you go into the Abyss lands, and now you have to do the Abyss mechanic. That's really cool. Like, this isn't a problem. Is it a little touchy and a little silly that you have to be right on the fucking edge of this? Yeah, it's a little dumb. It shouldn't be that tight. But it's not a bad mechanic. Yeah, the in and out mechanic is extremely unintuitive, and defending that, it's an indefensibly bad design. It's an indefensibly bad design. I will not hear arguments that that is well designed and, oh, this is just so easy to just know what this does. Bullshit. It's not. It's bad. When my entire group is going, what the fuck do we do? And no one's like, I don't get it. I don't understand what we're doing here. The design is bad. When chat is like, after the 5th wipe, like, oh, now I finally get it. Like, oh, cool. That is stupid. It shouldn't be that difficult to figure this out. Why is that so hard to read? This mechanic is what makes this bad. Like, now we know it. An hour later, that's not fun. Like, on easy mode, The normal difficulty? No, that's not fun. I'm sorry. It's indefensibly bad. The rest of the fight is really cool. The rest of it's all actually genuinely really neat. That mechanic sucks ass. That one is an indefensibly bad design. Especially because it creates a situation where, oh cool, we have to repeat this all the way from the beginning. And it's a really long fight. That's fun for Souls players. It's not fun for normal video game players.
There.
And I'm sorry, Souls players, you're a very minute niche of video game players. You're not the majority. Incorrect. I'm sorry. Also wrong.
Struggle in vain.
Yeah, fun fight. Honestly, a fun fight. That one mechanic could be removed from the whole fight and it would be a better fight. Yeah, no, it was completely unreadable for the entire group. I think one person like actually figured it out the first time we saw it, but no, it's indefensibly bad. That could be clear. If that one mechanic was clearer, it would be a better fight overall. It'd be a phenomenally better fight overall if that was clearer off the bat. The fact that that's not readable right off the bat on like a general intuition level. No, I'm sorry. That mechanic is indefensible. The rest of the fight's really fucking cool. And it's super fucking fair in the way that it's designed. I think it's a really fucking neat idea. That one mechanic is just dog shit. Like, we wiped to the other stuff, but we immediately were able to go, okay, this is why we wiped that. I see what we fucked up here. Like, we all clicked. That one mechanic was like, why do we need to die to this 5 and 6 times to figure it out? That's not fun. If you're gonna die to something and wipe, it should be like immediate. Okay, I see what we did wrong. That makes sense. Those ones were... It goes so quick. What the fuck did we do? What didn't we do right here? It doesn't make sense. It took like 5 or 6 times to actually see what happened. That's bad design. For a normal mode difficulty fight, that's bad design. I'm sorry. They put that kind of thing should be something a progression team is doing in a much more challenging difficulty than what is effectively story mode. I'm sorry, that's not where that difficulty exists. Like, I'm welcome to let people disagree with you, but know that I'm not going to agree with you. Now that one's a firm stance I'm going to take on that one. That one mechanic, that fight would be better with a different design for it. A clearer design would be much better. That one, I get what they wanted to do, but that's more stylistic than game design. That's more stylistic than mechanical design. And I don't like stylistic mechanics. Mechanics for the sake of style always feel bad. They always feel bad. The style is in the flashiness of what it does. The readability should not be where the style is. That's a firm stance I will hold my ground on.
Now, the memory bank.
I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna wreck it. Listen.
Shielded.
I beat you. Don't deny me this. Don't deny me this.
I invited you to destroy it. I did not say I would let you.
I'm really sick of how cartoonishly evil the villains have been in this expansion. I like everything else about Dawntrail. I don't like the villains in Dawntrail. The villains in Dawntrail fucking suck. They're so like Saturday morning cartoon evil, and it's like these are dumb. Like they did not. I don't feel like everything else I think is actually genuinely done really well. The villains are not done well in this. I think the villains are genuinely Saturday morning cartoon evil villains, and they're kind of like, I love superhero shit, but like the villains are typically like they ain't writing the Joker here. They ain't writing Mr. Freeze. They're writing fucking Mudface. They're writing Clayface and fucking, you know, fucking like the 1960s Penguin. Like before Justice League Lex Luthor. Like, all right, cool. It was Luthor again. They're not writing the Joker or like, you know, Justice League Unlimited Luthor. They're not writing, you know, fucking Galactus here. That's the one thing in Dawntrail I don't care for is the villains. Everything else I think is genuinely really cool. But like my favorite quote-unquote bad guy was the Valley Garmanda like thing. And that was just like big entity of like, holy shit, legendary creature is dangerous entity. Like that was the only one I really was like, oh, this is cool. Like everyone else is like, get the fuck out of here, man. You're so fucking cartoonishly evil and it's not even like interesting. Just so lame.
It is clear your strength cannot be gauged by ordinary means. But I anticipated as much.
I was genuinely kind of hoping that this was... We're bullying the villains, because the villains are bad. All the other characters are really good, Nova. Just, the villains kind of suck. Like, they're the one weak point of this entire expansion. Everything else I think is genuinely really done well. It's just the, oh, we made the villains just cartoonishly evil. I'm just not a fan of the way the villains are written is all.
You do not understand that you yourselves are to blame.
I downloaded all the data from the fight and I made it stronger.
What do you suppose happens when a being manifested by the fear of dying experiences that terror firsthand? It grows stronger.
V, I feel like they took the idea you had for the writing for this and did like the stupidest possible thing with it. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like they took your idea that I genuinely agree with and think is really good, and then in this instance they pulled a Diablo. I feel like they pulled a Diablo 3 here. I'm not a real big fan of how this is done. We'll see how it plays out, but I'm kind of mad at this right now.
I feel it again. That same weakness.
It will rise again and again until the lightning which infuses this entire world has been drained to its last spark. You fight a losing battle.
God damn you.
Meanwhile, I'm just completely unfazed by it.
Harnessed in this manner, does it not demonstrate just how powerful mankind's aversion to death truly is? You will not prevail against this foe. I, meanwhile, will continue my crusade against mortality. So long as our memories endure, we may live on. That is the promise I offer.
So long as our memories endure. This is wrong, Alex. You twist the meaning of those words. They are not meant to teach the living that physical death is nothing to fear. They are meant to offer comfort to those we leave behind. I know that litany all too well. I heard it time and time again over the course of the war.
See, like, I really like her character. I think Sphene has done really, really well.
I must speak to Alexandria. Make my voice heard.
I didn't really care for the way they did Sphene in the base game, but the post game has really like fixed her character for me.
Recognize me. Not here.
I like how her name rhymes. Queen's Fiend. It does rhyme a little bit better than Princess Garnet, doesn't it? Queen's Beans. A little bit.
What will become of us?
Fellow Alexandrians, please, heed my words.
What now? Another broadcast? I know that voice.
Death can be frightening and terrible. I understand the desire to forget, to seek eternal life and be freed from fear. Yet, we live in this world in the here and now, the bearers of memories varied and rich. Our worries can weigh heavy, and there may be nights when the darkness feels like more than we can bear. But if we can endure those dark hours, the world will always brighten come the dawn. And in the chill of that new morning, will the memories of loved ones be there to warm us and carry us forward? So do not forget their passing. Let them be our courage. Fear not a life well lived. For one day,
Get them, Gar. I mean, Sphene.
leave behind will be the warmth another needs when their morning finds them.
I really like this, but every time you get like that like heroic speech from the like leadership type of character, all I can think of is I mean, it's funny because I think of the opening in World of Warcraft for the cinematic. The true measure of a king, my son, is their ability to stir the hearts of their people. And Cindergrosa roars and you get all the fucking cheers from the undead guys. Samwise Gamgee ass speech. Sphene just watched the Two Towers. It's word. That's a good fucking speech though. So the whole villain, oh, I've made an even thing more powerful than you. That was like really fucking stupid. But this immediately saved this entire situation for me. Like we went from to right back again. Well, it looks like she got through to him because it's working.
What is this reaction? An irregular factor in the equation. Eliminate her.
Quick time event. Yeah, look at that. Now I get to do something cool in a cutscene for once.
No, you don't.
Dragon Ball Z ass soundtrack piece.
Memories cannot be duplicated, but they can be transferred.
My Hero Academia, you say run.mp4. It's like my favorite point in the first season of My Hero Nova. Iida is my favorite character in My Hero. It's not close. And it's because of his role in the storytelling.
Leave the primal to us. Hurry and take care of that memory bank.
Vito was always great. Yeah, he's undeniably my favorite. I've only ever watched the first season, and the second season didn't wow me enough to keep watching it. But I was a big fan of Ida. I like that they give Wuklamot this moment here. Like he's realizing he's lost here. Watched up through season 3. Yeah, I didn't. I only watched the first season. I got 2 episodes into season 2, and was like, ah. Shredded the fucking skin off her hands.
I gave her my word. I promised I would protect her people.
Did watch from the movies too. It's pretty epic.
And we will protect them together.
Oh shit. The axe that will pierce the heavens. This is sick. This is actually really cool. Okay, they saved this entire cutscene. This cutscene started off as a major stinker, but this came out really good. This finish is really good. The big red mage attacks.
The others.
I'm just playing up a lot of the blood effects now. Cool, I get to break shit now. Wake up, Neo. He's beginning to believe. That was pretty sick. Okay, that started as a real stinker of a cutscene, but you know what? That finished off really good. That came together, that really fixed itself through, by the time it got to the end of it. Everybody got their badass moment for that. That started off really dumb, but it came together really good. I was really annoyed at the beginning, like, well, let's see the rest of this, but it saved itself. It saved itself. This was really cool.
Careful, you're badly hurt. You'd be lucky if you only broke a bone.
Shake it off, Wuklamot. I've done worse.
It won't be long until your fever rises. We need to see you back to Tulayoro and into the care of a chirurgeon.
I kept my promise.
Thank you, Lamity.
That was actually super badass. I really liked that. That cutscene definitely saved itself. I really don't like that fucking villain. Calyx is a very shitty villain, but you know what? That cutscene was really good. Let's bask in the victory a moment, shall we? We can take stock once we've had a chance to recuperate. You. It's good to be out of the terminal, but what of you? No injuries or lingering ill effects? Grandpa, you've seen me survive worse. You've seen me survive worse. Despite all sensible realities of how, I have survived worse. Dealing that last blow, I hadn't a drop of ether left to spend. Thank you for seeing it through the end. I'm just built different. I'm built differently. I believe Calyx was working to transfer his memories at the end there, but he vanished at the exact moment the device exploded. I must have stopped him just in time. It's finally over. I don't think Calyx survives that. I think they got rid of him on that one. I don't think that transfer completed. She's yet to regain consciousness, but worry not. Amity will be fine. Specs is built different, but cooler. Unique, how's it going? Welcome in. You just missed the really cool, awesome cutscene and the boss fight of dubious quality. Been in touch with Valcona, and he's made arrangements to convey her home. By which he means to come and fetch Lemity himself, apparently. Given the extent of her injuries and exertions, she'll likely spend many days abed. Oh, not. Just can't help yourself, can you? Like a certain someone that said, we couldn't have done it without you. She's talking about me, chat. She's talking about me. I throw myself headlong into danger despite constant warnings not to do that. I just can't help myself. I like to do the badass cool thing. It's kind of my jam. Doing pretty good. We're finishing up the current patch content. We're trying to, at least. When she had the barrier down, you saw to it that Calyx's stored memories were destroyed along with the memory bank. Which means preservation is no more, I pray. Smilers. No longer will Calyx dictate the course of our people. No longer will our grief be locked away or forgotten. The freedom to feel joy and sadness, to feel all that we are meant to experience, is in the hands of Alexandrians once more. I can never thank you enough. When we are rested and ready, we shall have to conduct a thorough investigation into how Calyx came to know that summoning ritual. Aye, where there are primals, the Ascians are never far. I thought we dealt with all the Ascians. We must consider those who offered up prayers during the summoning may very well have fallen under the entity's sway. We shall wait here with our patient until Valcona arrives. Feel free to go on ahead and attend to Alexandria's needs in the meantime. We should get going. I'll contact Shale en route and ask for an update on the situation in the city. Should we make for the outskirts first, then? We can check on things there before heading into Everkeep. Gotcha. Boom, boom, ba-doom. No. No, no. Hang on a second. Who dis? Alright, who's watching in chat that's Ayumi? You have 10 seconds to speak up before I kick you out of my Discord. You are sus. Who is it? Speak now or you're banned. Alright, you can send in a ban request. Sus. Be gone. There was a, I watch for art bots. I watch for art bots, and sometimes art bots join the Discord, and I know when I'm streaming, if you're joining the Discord, you're probably going to have a name that's at least similar to your, your Twitch name, in most cases, outside of, like, exceptions like Juice, but you're going to show up and say more than just greet, typically. Most people don't just show up to Discord and not respond to people saying hi to them. Starting off strong. Hang on, I gotta take some notes here, chat. Give me a second. I know who you are, Unique, yeah. I know your handle on Discord, so I don't have to worry. You know, you're fine. You want to join the Discord? Totally okay. Yeah, when the Discord account has no mutual servers or anything, there's no details, and it's an anime profile pic. That's where, like, that, yeah, I've got a lot of gut feeling I usually follow by, and I trust my gut. My gut's never wrong. Turns out my gut's never wrong. If it's wrong, it's very rare circumstance. I'm very much got the Mr. Potato Head from Toy Story 1. What are you trying to pull? Nothing! Murderer! Where's the outskirts?